Countdown to the Great American Eclipse. Many of you may be buying or picking up your eclipse glasses. But why is it so important to have a pair of these in hand on April 8th? Our Aaron Castleberry spoke to a Blytheville eye doctor about your eyes and the eclipse.
So whatever you do, again, rule number one, do not look directly at the exposed sun.
It may seem like common sense to not look directly at the sun on any normal day. That applies also on solar eclipse day.
Staring at the sun, especially in the eclipse, can cause eclipse blindness. Medically, that's called solar retinopathy.
Optometrist Dr. Matthew Jones says if you stare at the sun for a prolonged period of time, it can cause damage to the retinal cells,
namely the macula, which is the center of our vision.
Dr. Jones says it's usually permanent.
There are certainly some cases where some vision might come back, but again, rule number one, do not look at the exposed sun ever without proper safety glasses.
These are proper eclipse glasses. Now, if I put them on and I look at the camera, I cannot see a thing. But once I look up towards the sun, I can see the sun perfectly without damaging my eyes. Dr. Jones says if you have a pair from the last eclipse, those should be good to go. Just check them out.
Just make sure you're examining those, making sure that there's no cracks or no tears.
He says there is one period of time during the eclipse when you can take off your glasses, and that's during totality.
Luckily for us, in much of the region, we're going to have a total solar eclipse. During the total solar eclipse, you can actually look at it without eye protection.
As long as you protect your eyes, the entire eclipse should be an out-of-this-world experience.
All right, thank you, Aaron. And if you plan to take photos or video of the eclipse, Dr. Jones says to make sure your camera, binoculars, and things like that have a protective filter on them before pointing them towards the sun.